Hey guys, Steve here. And for a while, I wanted to talk about what I do. In most cases, what I do, right? I pretty much do photography, and I'm a student in my own community, and I love printing photos. And this story, it was actually a story how I got to volunteer at a awesome conference. And right here is a picture I took on my camera. And one of the things I wanted to do is tell you the story of my adventure with a few awesome folks. And right here in this picture, I believe it's someone worshiping in a worship service. Most definitely. It's pretty obvious. Um, I brought my camera, and I think it was around March, per se, April, maybe in between. Right now, this year, 2020, another conference, Catalyst, the conference I took this picture at, they're having another one in April. And I believe could be on the 9th or the 10th. I'll probably come back to you on that. Oh, okay, found it. It's actually April 23rd to 24th. Here's a flyer. And yeah, Catalyst was an awesome thing. We got another photo right here. I was actually running on top to the seat row sections. I was volunteering. I was at the doors. I was telling people, sorry, no food, no coffee, just water bottles with a closed top. And yeah, I think I was probably one of the few people saw like, you had to say that. Well, I'm gonna go into it because I can't read minds. Otherwise, that would be a superpower or something. But going back to this photo, usually I do the printing myself, or I go to a Walgreens or Costco. Yeah, I was sitting. Well, not sitting. I couldn't sit. I was volunteer, but I was right here with my camera. I think I was shooting with my 35 millimeter, and I saw this awesome lighting. You could see the screen. You could see the people on stage just worshiping, and the crowd around them worshiping. And I gotta tell you, that mix that day was magnifico. I could tell you that. But my trip with Catalyst came with a long lesson. Well, not really long lesson, but it was more about, patience, forgiveness, and joy. I could tell you it started with a simple, ABC class, and I met someone, a friend, and she said, like, hey, there's this conference, and I was, she showed me what it was all about, and she was telling me about Dr. Caroline Leaf, and Dr. Caroline Leaf is a phenomenal woman, and she's, I believe, I wouldn't say neurologist, but she studies the mind, and lo and behold, I was encaptured by this. I reposted Catalyst, tagged them, and they reposted my story, and I asked for volunteer email, and lo and behold, I'm driving my Nissan Sentra 2014 model all the way to Irvine. But I had a couple car problems, and what ended up happening was the torque converter failed on me. And lo and behold, I did make it to the conference pretty early, and it gave up on me the day of, I would say, Friday, when I started to volunteer, and I had to call AAA. And I thought, the AAA guy mentioned, oh, you only have a certain amount of miles, so we can't really, take it all the way to, I believe it was, I was trying to figure out, where was it? My dad told me it was going to go somewhere around, like, if you don't know, I live in California, and it had to do with saying, there was a workshop where my dad knew someone to take the car, and he took it to Santa Clarita and then all the way to the Nissan dealership back in Palmdale. I live in Palmdale. And lo and behold, I was tasked with a situation that, I gotta go with the AAA guy all the way back home. So leave my stuff. I didn't get the... I did get to stay and Friday and Saturday for the conferences because it's 2 days. And I got to stay. I just had to switch the plan, I guess, to my mom's card or my dad's car, which had more mileage. And the problem was, I was kind of stressed out about that. I'm like, my car, my stuff, and why did I take so much stuff? I don't know. But I was like, I drove all this way with car problems, but not just car problems. I had some deep internal problems too. And I was just like, why can't I be a better student? Why can't I be, a better person? And coming in grips, I had to search really deep when I was volunteering. I get to help someone along the sense, not just tell them, throw it coffee, but like to at least make their day a little bit sincere as the best that I can. I don't know if you guys ever worked as like someone in a important conference, a TED talk or something, and he said no drinks allowed, but there's a little bit more into that. You get to hear the speakers through the PA system, and I got to hear a lot of wisdom. And the position I was in, you really gotta be patient and humble to deal with a lot of personalities walking through the door. And in this instance, I accepted it. So this is more about acceptance. And the one thing we go through in life is accepting, who's on our team, accepting who's our friend, accepting who's our family, because lo and behold, you can't choose your family, but you can act on the action of being patient with your family, being kind to your family, and being honest with your family. So I just wanted to say this is something I wanted to talk about, that I went through this whole week with car problems, but eventually I just had to put my faith in God and tell him, God, I forgive them. Please work on my unforgiveness. And that prayer was something that came in mind. And lo and behold, staying in a few Airbnbs and meeting awesome people was a great impact to my faith, I would say. And it was just awesome. And I can't wait to go back again. Catalyst coming up. Catalyst, well, it's Catalyst. It's like literally the catalyst that will impact your faith, grow it, and impact the community. And that's one thing I want to do is, let my faith and trust in God impact everything in the workplace, in the schools, in my home life, and in my career too. So I hope you guys love this video and me talking and showing you the photos. And lo and behold, I say lo and behold a lot, but anyway, bye guys.